Reminder that if you want to be exceptional, you're going to be different from everyone else. That's what makes you exceptional. You can't fit in and also be exceptional. Both have discomfort. When you fit in, you have internal conflict because you're not being 100% you. When you're exceptional, you have external conflict because everyone sees you as different. Pick one. When your friends start to say, "You've changed," remember it's because they don't know how to say, "You've grown."
If you want some kind of a good outcome, you're going to have to work hard for it. And if you don't work hard for something, you're not going to get an outcome that's really worth much.
You should push yourself beyond your limits of tolerance in your 20s to find out where it is. How much can you work? How disciplined can you become? Like, can you work 12 hours a day? Can you work 8 hours a day? Can you work 3 hours a day? Like, flat out. Where's your limit?
So many people just want it the easy way. I'm sorry, man. It's not. So what they start to do is they build this narrative of it's okay. When the narrative should be, you need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay.
Sometimes you get dealt things in life that aren't exactly the way you wanted or the way you planned, but you know, you just gotta learn from it, and you gotta really sit back and try to take inventory about understanding, okay, why didn't that go the way I wanted it to go? Why didn't that end result finish exactly the way I wanted? And how, if I am in a situation again like that, what can I do to make it the best I possibly can?
You must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work. And you must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul.
One of the things I recommended to people, and I've had quite a few people actually tell me that they've done this, interestingly enough, I said, well, one thing you could aim at, if you had any sense when you were young, is to be you could be the most reliable person at your father's funeral.
It's okay that you're not fucking willing to fucking help yourself out. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. Even though it's your life, if that's acceptable, that's unacceptable.
There's going to be things in your life that you don't have control over. There's things that you can control. There's things you can't control. Now, I will tell you that human beings can control a lot more than they think they can. And oftentimes, it's pretty easy just to say, oh, that's not me, that's not on me. And I think that's the whole genesis of the idea of extreme ownership, is most of the time, or much of the time, people say that's not my fault, there's nothing I can do about that. And more often than people think, there is something you can do about it. And it is your fault.
If you wake up in the morning, everything else is manageable. You know, and life is manageable if you wake up in the morning. If you don't wake up in the morning, then it's over anyway. So what's the difference? Getting up and then saying, heck, all right, how can I approach the day? Go look at that man in the mirror and say, all right, what do I got to do today to try to make my life a little bit better for myself and for the people around me?